What's going on, everyone? It's Karim here with my first YouTube video. I know it's been a long time since I said I was going to get this stuff done, but obviously new year, finally time to start getting into it and just, yeah. So obviously everyone wants to know what am I going to be doing, what am I going to be posting. For me, I just want to try and start with like the vlogs, the gaming videos, the challenge videos. To be honest, the vlogs might wait for a while. I'll mainly start doing like the challenge videos, the gaming videos, and playing with my friends, doing just like different, let's say, food challenges, a bit of everything. I want to try and do everything, I'll be honest. See what you guys like, see where you guys want to go, and just obviously go from there. So guys, let's get straight into it. I posted the other day a little Q&A story on my Instagram, and obviously you guys sent some questions through and we're going to answer them through and go through them all today. So the first question was, what made me want to start YouTube? That is one of the biggest questions that obviously everyone asks, everyone wants to find out. So I'll be honest, I wanted to start YouTube from when I was maybe like 12 years old in secondary school. I was watching YouTubers like KSI and stuff like that I really enjoyed, and I thought like to myself, wow, like, I see the kind of smile that he puts on everyone's face when he's entertaining, when he's doing this type of stuff, doing these vlogs, doing these challenges. And I was just like, yeah, like I really enjoy doing it, and I thought, you know what, like I want to do that. But I'll be honest, one of the main things that stopped me from doing it was I was a bit shy, and obviously to figure out what people were going to say, what people were going to think, I wasn't really with it. So I'll be honest, I was scared. I was scared to kind of go ahead with it and just see where it went. But fast forward to now, when I'm a bit more confident, I didn't really necessarily take in as much what people would say, what people think anymore, and I just thought, you know what, just get to it. So that's the main reason that, I'll be honest, what made me want to start YouTube. Just moving on to question number 2 is, who pushed me to start YouTube? I'll be honest, I'm thankful and lucky enough to have had a lot of supportive people around me. Obviously I've had my brother around me who likes to create content and stuff like that, so obviously he did push me to it and say like, why don't you do it, why don't you just experiment, see what you want to do, see how you like it. I had a lot of good friends around me as well that was just, yeah, they all just kind of said, what have you got to lose? You try it, you fail, whatever, you're right back at where you started. So it's like a thing where I was like, you know what, you guys are right, like let me just try, give it a go and just see where it goes. Question number 3 that you guys sent in was, where do I want to be in 5 years time? Obviously 5 years time is a long way down the road, anything can happen, anything can change, but I'll be honest, my main goal is to be content creating full time, so I can just focus on delivering quality content. Like, I don't want to ever have to sit there and think, oh, I've got this to do today, I've got this to do, I've got to go to work or something, so I can't fulfill the best quality content that I want to give to you guys. I do want to build up my social media platforms, my YouTube, my Twitch, my Instagram. I do obviously want to go to some events, take you guys with me, give you guys a little view, like obviously behind the scenes type of thing. I also do want to collab with a couple people, obviously to deliver some good content and just try different things. Question 4, who were your role models to start YouTube? I wouldn't necessarily say I have like role models in like YouTube, but the people whose content I do really enjoy watching is Chunks, Young Philly, Harry Pinero. Like I really enjoy watching their content. One thing that like really surprised me and like what really made me interested into them and like watching their content stuff is mainly like how quickly they've grown, how quickly they've changed the scene. Like guys from ends working with huge brands such as Foot Asylum, like they're literally everywhere now. Like Chunks, Philly, you literally see their face everywhere on the Foot Asylum brands, the Foot Asylum stores, and like I really enjoy like how quickly they've been able to grow, how quickly they've been able to just change the game and kind of pave the way for everyone else. Question number 5. Where are you from? West London, and country-wise my parents are both from Morocco, to be exact, Marrakesh. But I'll be honest, we'll leave that for another day because I've got holiday fever on a madness right now, not gonna lie. This whole corona thing's ruined all travels, all holidays, but I can't lie, next year hopefully can maybe take a couple flights, take a couple trips and go and enjoy somewhere. Question number 6. If you could collab with anyone, who would it be? I'll be honest, the 2 big YouTubers that like I really enjoy their content, I really enjoy watching their stuff right now, would have to be Philly and Chunks, just because their type of content's kind of the same stuff that I want to do and aspire to do, like just not serious, like funny, just chilled and relaxed. And obviously when you're doing content stuff like that, it doesn't really feel like work, like it doesn't feel like a job, so you can do it and enjoy it. So that's obviously the content that I want to try and do. Question number 7, what do you think the hardest thing will be about becoming a YouTuber? The hardest things I think about becoming a YouTuber, especially when I started, was thinking if people are going to support your stuff, are people actually going to like your content, because obviously you're nervous and always worrying about what other people think. That's one of the worst things to have, like one of the worst mindsets to have. Just post the content that you like, post the content that you enjoy, and then, to be honest, just see where it goes from there, because the best thing I could always advise to you when starting YouTube and doing YouTube is just to be yourself. Another thing, I'll be honest, that was kind of a difficult task about YouTube was all of the equipment that you're going to have to spend the light in. Obviously you can have a PC or a laptop to edit, but the main thing, I'll be honest, was like a camera, because cameras are expensive and they're not really cheap. So especially the lens, everything will just add up, and it is a bit of money, but as I said, it's like almost investing into yourself. Another big thing when I started YouTube is thinking, is it gonna bust? Is it not gonna bust? Is it gonna go well? Is it gonna do well? And especially money, like thinking, is it risky? Are you gonna make money from it? Are you gonna see money? Like, one thing I advise you is that YouTube, you're not gonna be an overnight success with YouTube. Marathon, not a sprint. You're never really gonna just get it straight away. So what you gotta remember is you're doing it for the long term, not the short term. Also, there's a lot of people that have been on the YouTube scene for a long time that you guys have maybe just seen or just realised and thought like, rah, like they really just came up. I promise you, they've been doing YouTube for most probably at least 3 to 4 years, and they're just starting to see the progress now. So as I said, you won't see progress overnight. It'll have to be a steady, progressive thing, and just stay consistent. Question number 8. Do you have any tips or advice for others who are just starting a YouTube channel? I'm not a professional, I haven't been doing this for years, I haven't been doing this for a long time. I'm still new and I'm still learning the same way you guys most probably will be. But my one biggest advice I can most probably give to you guys is start doing it. Because the longer you procrastinate, you're never going to do it, you're never going to want to do it. Just get up, go, start recording, whether it's just a vlog, whether it's just some gameplay stuff, some gaming stuff, just get to it. Because as I said, the last thing you want to do is just keep dwelling on it and not getting to it. And one thing also is, all the information's out there, like especially when you're starting and you're new to it, you're not going to know everything the same way as I said I didn't. You can just Google stuff, YouTube stuff, like everything's literally out there, so that will give you the skills you need to. So for my final and last question, question number 9, what are your top 3 trainers in my collection? So for everyone that knows me, you guys know that I like trainers, and I've been collecting for a little while now, not too long. My brother was mainly the main guy that kind of got me into collecting trainers, because as a kid I wasn't really fussed, to be honest, with trainers. Like, I just wear everything and just go out kind of thing. But my top 3 trainers right now in the collection has to be Yeezy Bread 350, I'll be honest. I like the colour, black goes with everything, can't go wrong with a black shoe. Jordan 4 Oreos, one of the most hyped shoes of last year, worn by like loads of rappers, loads of everyone, and to be honest, the white pops in summer. Other final and favourite shoe would have to be, I know it's maybe going to be a surprise because not a lot of people are or were feeling them, the Jordan 4 Lightnings. Like, I know the yellow stands out a lot, it's something completely different, but in summer I feel like if you wear it in the right stuff, cheekily on a holiday, on the beach, it will go. And that's a wrap. I just wanted to say I appreciate everyone tuning in, and as I said, this is just a small little intro video, Q&A, just to get to know me a little bit better. Like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.